But Barnaby, I have to say, as you know, a lot of people are saying, well, One Nation is great for a protest gesture to a poll. Come election day, it'll disappear. You've also got lots of parties preferencing against you. You'll struggle to win seats in the lower house. And I think all of that is pretty spot on. What is the key here, as far as I can tell, is your recruitment. Who you get on board to make you, I mean, your recruitment has been supercharging the One Nation vote. You need people, and apologies, I know you've got an accountancy background, but you need people with serious financial clout to at least give that economic background, be potentially, being able to diagnose the country's finances. Is that how you see it too, that you've got to go and successfully recruit between now and the election to be taken really seriously?
Well, most certainly you want candidates that have the capacity to take on respective portfolios for which we hope that they'll be responsible for. Andrew, I do believe that a lot of people grow into the job. If you look at actually the credentials, for instance, of Jim Chalmers, he is not an economist, he's a political scientist. And we've seen that in the past, that so many people who've been so-called the treasurer of the nation have no real degree in economics, or were not accountants, or that was not the seed stock of their bearing. It's also important, Andrew, to have around you very competent people in your office, in your staffing. I think a lot of times it's the capacity of a politician to take counsel from expert people around them more than to believe that sort of they're divinely have a divine attribute to be completely across $700 billion of spending in the budget. That's probably not going to happen. And any person who's running an accountancy firm would know that you've got to have people in the office who are expert in the areas where you're not, and that's how you present a good product to your client base. And as far as the vote goes, well, that's the role of the people. The Australian people decide who's going to be the government. The Australian people will decide in every electorate who they're going to have as their local member. And our job is to make sure we get clarity, unity, strength, and yes, we have to make sure that we've got good candidates. And we are doing that. I was in conversations with Pauline as recently as this morning, where we go through the process of finding good candidates that we will need to be standing in seats.
Barnaby Joyce, thank you so much for your time.